Hi everyone, good morning. I hope you have a wonderful morning or day or afternoon. And me and Anouk, we're gonna have our breakfast. Everybody's still sleeping, but we're gonna have breakfast, right, Anouk? And as I promised in one video, I'm gonna teach you how to make lazy cottage cheese pancakes. Lazy. Why lazy? Because it doesn't require too much work. It's not a true traditional Ukrainian dish. It's actually my improvisation because I have a little grandson and he likes cheese pancakes. Before I used ricotta. And then I learned how to make homemade cheese and I start making with homemade cottage cheese. And I improvise because it's much more easier, it doesn't take too much time. But I will show you the true original recipe of cheesecake pancakes by Ukrainian tradition in some other videos. So this recipe takes only 1 or 2 minutes to prepare, believe me. So what do we need? So I have here 300 grams of homemade cottage cheese, and you can watch the preparation of cottage cheese in another video. I have 1 egg, usually like large egg, and I have some original pancake mix. You can use any other mixes like buttermilk or some other. So you can use actually flour, but this original mix has already some baking soda, which I need for pancakes, and also has some sugar, so I even don't need to add any sugar. And what else do I use? And I usually use 1 little package of vanilla sugar because I like the smell of vanilla. You can use 2 packages, and sometimes I add some sugar. But again, my cottage cheese is not too sour, and if I need some, like like to make it more sweeter, then I usually use maple syrup with my pancakes instead of putting sugar into the mix. Again, as I said, this is mix of flour and some other ingredients for pancakes. Has some sugar, and I guess even not a little, quite a lot of sugar. And I need approximately 1 cup of this mix to this amount of cheesecake. But let's mix all together. So I'm gonna mix all ingredients. And if cottage cheese is dry, for example, especially when you keep the cottage cheese in a fridge, it's cold, that's why not liquidish. But if it's dry, and if it's not enough of kind of liquid part to mix it better, then actually you can add some milk, a little bit, probably 1 tablespoon of milk. You can add 1 spoon of sour cream instead of milk. You can add 1 tablespoon of water, or you can add a little bit of yogurt and kefir, whatever you like, whatever you have in your fridge. So it's not so bad, but still it seems to me I need to add some milk, a little bit. So I add just 1 tablespoon of milk. It's the dough is almost perfect for me, and then we're gonna fry it. So I preheat a pan and I add some grapeseed oil. You can add any oil, vegetable oil. So when the pan is hot, then I'll take a spoon like this, big spoon, tablespoon, and I put in a lazy way these pancakes. They're not perfectly round, but it's okay. Probably need a bigger spoon. So this is the laziest way, because usually in traditional way you have to make a special dough roll, like you make a roll, and then you slice a roll by 1/2 inch, and then you cover it usually in a flour, and then you bake it. But I found this is the most easiest and laziest way to make cottage cheese pancakes. Doesn't require any skills. So let's wait, and then I flip to another side because you have to fry from both sides like any pancakes. As you can see, the pancakes start growing, like increasing in size, because they have baking soda, which is normal. So I'm gonna flip it now, and usually it takes like half a minute, maybe 1 minute to fry them from one side. Wow, looks so gorgeous. This is my lazy cheese pancakes. And I decided I'm gonna have them not with the sour cream traditionally. I didn't add any other sugar, not a jam, but I added some whipped cream and maple syrup, Canadian maple syrup. And on the top, it's mint leaves, apple mint. And let's see. Oh my goodness, they look gorgeous. Look at this texture. Oh my goodness. Let's try this. I feel sorry that you cannot try it, but you know what? You can make it. It's so easy. Just follow all actions you saw in this video, because it's so simple to make this laziest cottage cheese pancakes. So this is another option, and it also works very well. I made portions with a spoon, so I made these little pancakes, and I put on a plate and cover it with saran wrap. So I cover this with saran wrap, and then I put in the freezer for approximately 1 hour, and then I fry on a pan. Or you can keep it longer. You can keep it for a couple days or even week or two, and then actually fry when you need to fry. I found that in this way the pancakes they keep together, like they're not falling apart. They have a beautiful shape, and it's easy to preserve for future. If you have guests, for example, some friends, and you want surprise and you have no time to make this cheese pancake, then you will have them in the freezer, and then you just fry it, and you add some maple syrup, sour cream, or jam, or chocolate, and then voila, you have a delicious meal.
This year, she's been subjected to prolonged torture. She's also been denied access to medications, resulting in the worsened. Last night, he scored 2 goals, including the overtime winner. The Leafs got by the Red Wings 4-3. Their second last game goal, all trending higher. And the Canadian dollar now 72.98 cents U.S. That's up 2 basis points from yesterday's close. It's 7:03. Here's the classical FM weather forecast. Rain and/or scattered showers across the region today. Could see a.
And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press like if you like this video, and also invite other friends and relatives to watch my video as well. Bye!